what up? This is the Snapshot 5000 here with another Minecraft video. How you doing, everyone? I think I'm gonna stick to this new intro that I made. Anyways, so hey guys, this is the Snapshot 5000 and I'm here with another Minecraft video. I don't know why I just repeated that, but whatever. So, today I bring you Minecraft Snapshot 14w04, and yeah, this brings a bunch of changes as well, just as expected with every single snapshot. And let's get started. So first of all, the most notable change in my opinion is that villager AIs have been improved. So now they will start farming and maybe other things if Mojang decides to add other roles to villagers, because there's a ton of other types of villagers out there. So right here I have the farmers, and one of them is a Fletcher. I have no idea what a Fletcher does. Yeah, this guy's the Fletcher. Anyways, so there's Fletchers, butchers, what else? Priests, blacksmiths, and all that good stuff. And currently only the farmers have anything to do in this game now. Maybe they'll add more roles to other villagers, but as you can see, they're kind of like trying to get into the field because they're gonna harvest all that. This feature is slightly bugged because as you saw, they pick up all that stuff but they don't do anything with it. But what's convenient is that they replace the seeds, but basically what they're doing is stealing all your crops and making them grow all over again. So that's pretty unfortunate. Maybe Mojang will fix it, maybe it's something that's supposed to happen, I don't know. Anyways, so the next feature here is item frames now emit redstone signals. So what you do is put a redstone comparator behind an item frame with an item inside, and depending on the rotation of it, this also brings me to another feature where items will now rotate 45 degrees instead of 90 degrees, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so depending on which direction they're turned, it's going to emit a certain amount of redstone signal. As you can see, it's always pretty weak. The strongest comes from the first turn, and yeah, it's still pretty dark. So yeah, for practical uses, you could use this as a combination lock, and or you could use this as adventure maps. So all you do is just put in a certain combination, like turn the items a certain number of times to open the door. So I think in here it's 2, 2. There we go. There's the door. So like you can modify the redstone circuit to make the combination different. It's like, let's say, make this row of redstone longer, whatever. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself because I'm not really that big of a complex redstoner. That's a pretty neat feature. Now the next feature is that buttons can now be placed under blocks and above blocks, so that's pretty neat. Sorry about the interruption, guys. So back where I last left off, you can now place buttons under blocks and above blocks. So, and also dispensers can now dispense heads, but in this case I'm going to show you a pumpkin head, well, a pumpkin basically, and make an iron golem and a snow golem. So there's also pumpkins in there. You can do it with stone buttons and wooden buttons and stone buttons. So press that, there we have an iron golem. Press that, and there we have a snow golem. So that's pretty sweet. Anyways, moving on to the next change, you can now burn down grass. I just put tall grass, a little bit of tall grass down here for demonstration purposes. So I just put a piece of, well, use flint and steel on this, and you saw it disappeared. Let's let it work the rest of the magic. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Any day now. So there's fire spreading to the ground, although will do nothing really. So I'll just take care of that. I think I'm gonna stop this before it gets too out of hand. I'm gonna close that down since I'm really OCD in Minecraft, and it's gonna drive me insane if I see one hole that's not supposed to be there. Anyways, the next change I think is pretty neat. It's the particles command. So you do /particle, then the particle name, you can find that in the Minecraft wiki or minecraft.gamepedia.com, since they ported the website to another place at the time I'm recording this. And you substitute this with whatever particle effect you want to put in, and then I put a tilde since I'm too lazy to put in the coordinates, and just move it by 0.5, 0.1, 1.5, and 0.5, and then this is the delta code. So this is how far it should be away from the z coordinate, how far it should be away from the y coordinate, and how far it should be away from the z. If I said z for this one, I meant x, and this one should be z. Then 10 is the I think that's that's probably the speed, and this is the count, like how many of those particles you want to show up. So I'm gonna start this little clock thingy, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna emit hard particles from on top of this command block. And so let's get a redstone torch. Be warned that my chat's gonna get spammed with commands being played, so there. As you can see, it's emitting hearts, and my chat's starting to get spammed with playing effect hard for 10 times. Poor grammar on Mojang's part, but I'm sure they're gonna fix it. So yeah, this is pretty neat. So you can emit hard particles and spam it, and this might be pretty useful for adventure maps. And here I have another one. This one will emit, I think it's explosions. Yeah, it's explosions. So okay, there we go. So this is particle, huge explosion, tilde 10, tilde, where it's supposed to be from the command block, and size, and no, that's the speed, and that's the count. So let's do it. Oh, whoops. There. So you saw I just did the explosion effect, so you could do it to freak out someone, but to make it even more realistic, I've added the /playSound command that was added around, I think, 1.6. You do playSound, random.explode, and then the player name, mine's SolidSnake3, tilde for the coordinates, and I think that's the, I'll just do the particle command. So the first thing is the speed, then the count. No, that's the wrong one. Play sound. There's the first number is going to be the volume, the second number is going to be the pitch, and the next one's going to be the minimum volume. I can't say it today. So yeah, so let's add a piece of redstone there. Now do it again. As you can tell, it doesn't sound exactly like an explosion, but I couldn't really find the parameters for the explosions for TNT, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Town Hall. Jeez, it's like raining hard over here. Anyways, that's pretty cool, so you could do it to freak out anyone without doing real damage, since spamming it really crazy, and as you can see, there's no terrain damage. So yeah, moving on to the last change, as by the way, if you're wondering what that is, it's the setup I did for the Snapshot 14w04a. Now if you press F3, as you saw, my crosshair got replaced with those little arrow thingies that you see in 3D editing software like Blender or Maya or Photoshop. As you can see, it changes it spins around as I spin around. Also, if you notice the coordinates, the coordinates get highlighted if I'm staring at that direction. So if I'm staring at the X side, the X is bolded, and if I stare at the Z side is bolded. So that's pretty neat, and there's nothing really I can do for the Y coordinate. So yeah, that's the last change I can think of. Tell me in the comments section if I missed anything. And also, there's been a fill command change that you can probably see from another YouTuber, since I find it too complicated and I don't know how to do it exactly. So yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this snapshot video. Please give it a like if you like this video. and don't forget to subscribe. Till then, see you guys.